I'm not completely surprised at that, to be honest. I don't think Sandy's been to too many Midlands events.
Yeah.
Only the Smashtons.
Yeah.
So I'm not entirely surprised because a lot of Midlands can't travel.
Yeah.
They have commitments and stuff. And
So-
I know that Parsnip works full time. I think so.
Okay, so Frog is player 1, yeah. Sorry, Mugduck didn't actually go through how to do the stream
Right,
thing, so
look,
I have an idea, I know what to do.
It's literally just over here.
Oh, right, yeah, so it is. Cool, that's a lot easier.
And then,
Parsnip,
yeah.
yeah, thank you.
there you go. And then you just hit save.
Amazing production quality here at Bailrigg too.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah.
It's great. And then Meta Knight, save. There we go.
So, Parsnip, if there's one thing I can tell you that I managed to get a download on Parsnip on in our set earlier and loses top 8, is that he likes his dash attack very much, and more so than the average Meta Knight main. Oh, it's losers quarters, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think he grabbed once. Actually, it was interesting. It
Really?
was really hard to deal with because it was just this flurry of crossed up dash attacks, left and right. And I think Frog though, bit of a smarter player than me, might catch on to that a bit sooner, and he's got to be careful about what he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, very possible. That was a nice block by Sandy. Just making sure that he keeps his ledge pressure. Oh, no, not quite yet.
Even game here,
Up air.
starting off. The thing about this matchup is, these two characters, I think it's got to be even. I don't really see how either of them really bodies the other.
No.
I don't see a particularly big over-centralizing factor in this matchup that swings it in either ways.
Yeah,
and even on the generally accepted tier list, these characters right next to each other in terms of viability, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think what the difficult thing is that Meta Knight trying to get past pin is really frustrating, I think.
Yeah.
And so you can kind of rely on that, but by the same token, I think once MK is in versus Corrin, he's really in. He's just gonna combo you. So I can definitely agree with you that I think it's even. Is that gonna be an uppy? No.
Oh, he was looking for it.
He was
definitely
definitely
looking
fishing
for it. Corrin is one of those characters who, aside from down air with the silly hitbox has out the side, doesn't really have any wacky option to just escape disadvantage state, Sheik bouncing fish, ZSS flip kick, Bayo button. So he doesn't really have that option.
Any button.
Push literally any button. He doesn't have that option to get out of disadvantage. So it's once Meta Knight's got him in an up air string or a frame trap where he's trying to read an air dodge at low percents and get a dash attack, there's really nothing Corrin can do. She just kind of has to eat that,
Yeah.
But then a lot of her hitboxes beat out Meta Knights in neutral, I feel like. So it's going to be a game of neutral versus advantage state.
Yeah, definitely. Or is that gonna? No, the F smash isn't gonna catch him at ledge.
Frog's held onto this stock for a long time now.
Oh, the back throw not even kill him.
I can't tell if that's an
the
intentional
footstall.
footstall or not, but he gets the footstall KO.
Only a 60% lead. It's not too high, actually, considering going into the second stock.
I think Parsnip was looking for a tomahawk there. It kind of threw me off guard with that in our set as well. That's that's something Crispy does, and I was like, I wonder if he does the same thing Crispy does. And then he empty land grabbed me, and I was like, yeah, it's the same thing Crispy does. I was like, damn. I was expecting them to be different, but they were quite similar actually.
I think if Frog had held that bite, he might have broke his shield.
He may very well have actually. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh.
He hit him with the actual projectile, so
yeah. Dash attack up and from Parsnip. Gonna try and weave his way back into this game, but Frog just kind of hold solid ground here.
Yeah, just keeping the one hit neutral, which is exactly how Frog wants to play this matchup. Just make sure that everything that he does is safe, and Parsnip doesn't find his way fully in, because that's when he's really gonna struggle.
Yeah, I like that phrase, the one hit neutral. Actually, that's very fitting for what Corrin does.
Yeah.
Up throw, not quite gonna take it.
Not quite yet.
The only time Corrin ever really combos you is a low percent up tilt or down tilt. What?
He dropped shield.
Tony Hawk's pro skater. Frog skating on screen and taking that stock with him. That was one of those videos where someone's snowboarding and they accidentally crash into someone.
Yeah.
Wow, that was one of the goofiest things I've seen all day. Okay, and can I just say, I just want to comment on this. To our side, I'm going to try and be quiet about this. We see STR7 practicing his Fox. Now, we know that in Winners Finals, he has to play Diddy player SBF. So I think it's entirely possible that we're not seeing a Diddy do at Winners Finals. We're instead seeing...
Oh yeah, no, definitely, because SBF hates Fox.
Okay.
Hates he's really has a Fox problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, getting into game 2, we've gone to Dreamland, which pretty obvious for MK, like why he would want to go here. But actually, Corrin has some really good options here with like sharking the platforms, so it's not as bad for Corrin as one might think.
Yeah. Okay, he actually could have confirmed that into another up B. When Meta Knight up Bs you and grabs the ledge at the end of that B, actually true combos into a second up B. I guess there wasn't a huge amount of point doing it there at Parsnip because it's usually a kill confirm, and that wouldn't have gotten the kill, just would have got mid-ball damage, where he could have gone on stage. But yeah, interesting to see because earlier on he also had a dash attack that he could have up smashed out of, but just kind of chose to wait and let Frog pick his option. I think he's just trying to get a download at the moment. I think he's more so watching for Frog's options to see what he's doing at the moment.
Ooh,
oh, okay.
That air dodge, it was questionable, but there was no punish, so...
Yeah, I mean, Parsnip's punish was also questionable.
So that second up B,
yeah,
does it count as a grounded up B, or is it...
No, because you have to do like a little jump from the ledge. You have to jump from the ledge up B. But it's still powerful. Dash attack up B confirm, not quite going to kill yet.
Good DI, good DI.
Yeah. Definitely. One thing about Frog, he's easily one of the strongest fundamental players I've ever played. Yeah. He came to my house at DBZ 16, I think it was, or 15, and...
Ooh, let's go.
Nice.
That was a really nice F smash.
And he started playing random against me, and was beating me. It's very embarrassing. He literally picked Mega Man and beat my Falco, and I just wanted to go crawl in the hole and die for a while. I don't know how Frog does it, but his fundamentals are genuinely like... I can't think of a single player in the UK at the moment who has stronger fundamentals. Yeah, he understands the game on such a basic level, you know, but with such complexity nuanced into it.
Yeah, I'm with you. But I don't know, it's very difficult to like get a read on him.
It is. He doesn't often pick the same option twice. Nice. Wait, no. Good back air there from Parsnip. Going to take that stock on the counter.
Back air kills like not early, but when you're off stage, it's really powerful.
Yeah. It feels like Parsnip has yet to really kind of stake his claim in this set. It's kind of been like he's fighting, but it's mostly Frog in control the whole way through.
Like we were saying, like you were saying, I think he's trying to get that read, but I think that read's just trying to like taking too long.
Yeah, is it too little, too late? You know.
Yeah, I mean, he has got another game after this one at the very least, so we could still see the comeback, but it's very difficult.
I will say that Parsnip's ladders are pretty nice. He's actually quite consistent with following your DI, and he's just generally very good at the input. And I like that a lot. Reading that roll, is that it? Oh, he could have just pulled the trigger, and I think that might have been it.
I agree.
Wow, and he gets killed by the jank pin.
So I think that must have been bad DI.
Wow, he got killed by the jank pin, where like it pins you and then clicks to a platform.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know, man. DLC.
I think that only happens on Dreamland, right?
Lilat and Battlefield as well.
Really?
And I mean, if the Smashville platform is there, then that too. So yeah.
Really? Oh, I didn't know
Any
that.
platform you can conceivably pin by jumping from the ledge. Then yeah. So we're gonna go back to Dreamland again. This is definitely a decent stage for Parsnip. I know that Meta Knights generally like this stage quite a lot. He just needs to like, and I know it's a cliche thing to say, he does need to play a bit less of a linear neutral. He's not really mixing up his movement. A lot of his neutrals so far have been running in a straight line. Which
is a real shame, because I was watching him play earlier and he was doing that, like those little walks backwards and forwards, which was really working for him, but just in this set with Frog, we're just not seeing it as much.
Yeah, he needs a bit more pivoting, a bit more walking, just a bit more ambiguity in his neutral, because there's a lot of like quite telegraph. And granted, Meta Knight by design is quite a telegraph character, but there are measures you can take to change that.
Yeah, absolutely.
At the moment, every time he comes in, Frog is just snuffing him with the exact right option.
I mean, what you can say is that when you watch Parsnip play, you always know what he's going to do. But even though you know what he's going to do, that doesn't make it any less good.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why he's been winning. It's because it is still genuinely difficult, even though you know what he's doing. A bit like the person that I like to compare it to is Bagrodo.
Okay. Like
Bagrodo and Mega Bear, like those two players, they have a very set game plan. That doesn't make that game plan any less good, and it definitely works for them.
Yeah.
But if there was more mix-up, I think there would be better results.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's interesting to see Parsnip here in this side of the bracket, and Lucretio, possibly the most mix-up oriented player in the history of the world.
On the other side,
side,
of the bracket, yeah.
I'd be very interested in watching Lucretio and Parsnip play, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen because the Dragon Fang Bite just comes along and erases that stock from Parsnip. I like that. Smart option. Just get the damage, right? Down for up B. No need to go for anything crazy because you're at a deficit. Just take damage where you can get it because you're not going to be killing for a bit.
Okay, just waiting on the pin there. I really like that.
Parsnip's dropping shield on quite a lot of these crucial multi-hits. It doesn't look like he's particularly experienced in the Corrin matchup.
Yeah, I don't really know.
You have to imagine that at the Midlands Weeklies, there aren't a ton of Corrins. There was multi, but I'm pretty sure he's dropped the character now.
Oh, okay,
I can't really think of anyone else. So he definitely looks fairly unfamiliar. And I think, like you were saying, if he has been trying to adapt this whole set, if he's been trying to make adjustments,
it's too little.
It is too little too late, yeah. Although, having said that, good. Gets the up air up B confirmed. In the words of Corrin, good. Gets that kill. Oh, and unfortunately, Dimensional Cape's right into the way of Frog's slide out pin.
Yeah.
Down throw. Right, what are we going to see? That's that good.
Safe.
Yeah. He needs to be careful how he comes down. And look, right? He's doing a little walk, but his neutral is kind of 0 to 100. Yeah. He needs to go like 0 to 30, 0 to 40, then like 0 to 90.
Yeah, I'm with you. Oh,
and
is that going to
nearly
kill?
loses that stock.
Not just yet. Good DI from Parsnip there. Yeah.
Catches him hanging on the ledge too long.
Holding onto the ledge way too long.
Yeah, good games, guys. 3-0 to Frog, who advances into losers semis.